All right, let's go like this. So I have some nice stuff, all right? Let's go over the AI results of the tower defense. So if you haven't seen the tower defense, I'll just do a quick run for you, okay? And I'll do a brief explanation. I have it on super fast forward, so actually here, let me first take off super fast forward, right? Let's just go to 1, and so I'll do it in a very slow motion. It's pretty simple. So this tower defense is meant that you guys can play, plus AIs can play. Right now, I'm out of Anthropic tokens, so it just does a random placement. If you place on column 0, then it will automatically randomly place it, hence the reason why this is placed. Creeps move across the screen. Notice that this thing's blue. If blue makes it to the end, orange gets damaged. If orange makes it to the end, blue gets damaged. This is how much ammo is left in the tower. This is what level it is. So by OpenAI placing a tower on top of a tower, it will upgrade the tower plus increase its maximum ammo supply. You can see Anthropic's just randomly placing due to Anthropic being dead. Okay, so you get the general idea of, what's it called, of this game. And so here was my plan, was to take this game and have the two AIs fight each other, which I think is really, really interesting. Which AI can play the tower defense better? Right now, obviously, Anthropic is just random, so it doesn't count. And so I gathered a bunch of data, and the data is the following. Where are you? I have who won, their ASCII code, unfortunately. I'm stupid. I should have converted their ASCII code into either a 1 or a 2, but it's pretty easy. 49 is 1, 2 is 50. What round the game ended at, the name of Team 1, the name of Team 2, the seed to the random number generator, the total amount of towers built by Team 1, the total amount of projectiles sent by Team 1, the total amount of tower upgrades, the total amount of damage onto the creeps, the total amount of damages onto other towers, the total amount of damages from creeps making it to the end. One thing that I didn't explain well is that there's this thing right here that says total creep damage. 1 creep damage, 2 creep damage. When a creep makes it all the way across and touches the end, all of your towers will experience this number. So each one will lose 1 ammo. And then that number goes up. So every time a creep makes it, that number gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like a way to slowly kill you. But the point of the game is that this side should start attacking this side. And so if I take this and I go to main.json and I increase this to say 30, so it's like 30x real-time movement, this will cause it to play really, really fast. So, but we have to wait for Anthropic. So we'll come back to that. We'll come back to it in a second. And then, of course, Tower 2, we have a bunch of the exact same stuff, right? Total amount of damage from creeps, total tower damage, total creep damage, total upgrades, total projectiles sent, total towers built. All right, so there you go. So I was going to keep track of those two things and see what the difference is in aggregate between Anthropic versus OpenAI. Does that make sense? Why you hit me with the yapping? That's a lot of yapping. Dude, that's not a lot of yapping. Okay, that's not a lot of yapping. This is good stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot to explain the red stuff in the middle. So to prevent early attacks, you cannot build across this line. So that way, these towers can't just come and attack these towers. And so what I'm doing is you can't build across this line. So we just have to simply wait. There we go. So now they can build anywhere. So notice blue is attacking orange. So this will actually build towers, create towers, attack towers, and break towers. So there you go. You can see blue is getting bigger. If they upgrade this tower again, it's actually going to make it so strong that it's going to be able to start attacking this one. And so now by placing a tower on a tower, it does a bunch of damage. They need to start upgrading these towers because 3 is about to die. See, 3 died, and now they're taking damage. They might lose against the random number generator. OpenAI is literally going to lose against a random number generator. Oh my gosh. Is it going to happen? They have 232 health. Random number generator has 180. Player 1-1. Okay. So they ended up losing. There you go. And so here's the stats from that. So you can see right here that player 2 took 290 damage from creeps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Player 1 took 462 damage from creeps, but because it was upgrading its towers, it was able to take in more and more damage. So there's like strategy. So a low level of strategy. So there you go. So now that you see how the game is played, right, will RNG replace me? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. One thing I can do is I can also go like this. I can take... let me take out Anthropic, and if I'm not, I think I called it Strat Box, if I'm not mistaken, or is it called Strat Box? Hold on one second. I forget what I call these things. You know what I mean? Let's go here and yeah, okay, Strat Box, right? And then in here it should be Box. Yeah, okay, cool. So this will build a really simple Strat Box. I'm gonna put this one as player 1, and then I'm gonna put the other one as player 2. There we go. So now I have OpenAI on the bottom and just a box strategy that I developed on top, and that's it. So there we go. So this is OpenAI versus just a box strategy that I came up with. And the box strategy isn't great, and apparently I did something bad here and broke the game. Okay, whatever. You know, it's really hard to write good code. Okay, my bad on that one. My bad. I don't know what I did wrong. Anyways, we'll just move on from that. Doesn't really matter. Flip, take it out. Don't let them see that. Okay, so now that we've done that, okay, shut up. Shut up. Teach streams, by the way. Shut up. All right, so now that we see that, I created these files right here that actually show the game being played. Unfortunately, some of the data has been corrupted, so I have to go through carefully. But the first one, none of the data has been corrupted. So if I go cat AI versus AI and just grep for the starting of either 49 or 50, just those rows, you'll see that Anthropic won every single time. You'll also see right here that Anthropic took 9 damage from creeps, 2 damage from creeps, 6 damage from creeps, 33, 300. But if you look at OpenAI, which is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, this one, 600, 1,400, 1,300, right? Like, they did really bad. OpenAI versus Anthropic. Anthropic just categorically does much, much better against OpenAI. It's shocking. So what I do need to do is I'm going to replay it with the same random values, but swap sides. Once I can get enough Anthropic tokens, Anthropic! And so then all I want to do now is just take this and I want to graph it and see what's going on. Now, I can be really lazy with this graph and go AI CSV, paste that in there, go back out and do the same cat, and instead of doing a cat, jump in here. I can see TJ yapping. I can just see TJ a yapping. There we go. Got that in there. Take that. Hide this for a second and go to Excel or Sheets. .google.com. I don't know what it exposes. I've learned my lesson. I shan't expose myself from here on out. Hold on, TJ. I'll look at what you have to say in just 1 second. Okay, so I'll just go like this, and we can go import, browse. Let's see. Let's go to home, personal, Vim with me, AI CSV. Build this one. There we go. I'm still not fast enough with Python to be able to just use Python. I know. I'm pathetic. All right, TJ, what are you saying? Okay, why I'm not yet. This is not yet. Okay, we're not yapping. Hey, OpenAI, more like Open Borders AI. This is what I was yapping. Oh, okay, that's not even that good. That's honestly not even that good. Okay, so you can see these two teams. So obviously team 2 won all the way across here. Team 2 won every single time. Sam Altman, guys with Jibbity wins. We have to pull the plug. So let's go like this. Let's take, whoopsies. Let's take out total, let's take out total damage to creeps. So I'm going to just create 2 columns. Total damage to creeps, one total damage to creeps. And let's create a nice little contiguous little contiguous line graph right here, huh? Let's do like a nice little line. 1, 2. I know, I really wish I was better at Python. Every time I do this, I always just think, I should be better at Python. I should just be better at Python. And then do a chart. So look at that. There you go. I think that is absolutely wild. Anthropic outperformed Jibbity every single game in damage to creeps. Isn't that kind of wild? I was surprised. The Prime Gen still has not leaked. Yeah, shh. Excel, literally the best IDE. Fight me. What Anthropic, by the way, for those that don't know, Anthropic is Cloud. I'm using Cloud Sonnet 3.5. Cloud is the Cloud Sonnet. Yeah, that's what I'm using. Cloud Sonnet 3.5. And then let's do another one. Let's do total. Let's do total tower upgrades. I think this could be a very interesting one to look at because this kind of gives you an idea into how the two are playing. It is Cloud. His name is Cloud. That's Arnold laughing, by the way. For those that are wondering, that's Arnold laughing. Let's insert a quick chart. Yeah, I've done a lot of chart jockeying, okay? I've done a lot of chart jockeying. Now, this is kind of interesting. It doesn't really appear that OpenAI did anything better, right? There's nothing in there that says that OpenAI, at least you could run maybe like some sort of Man Whitney on this bad boy to tell if it's actually like statistically different. but it doesn't really look like there's any sort of statistically different. So American, I love it. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, these charts got him fired from Netflix for exposing the truth about OpenAI. I know. Where are your error bars? We don't have error bars. There's no error bars. Got to Monte Carlo. Got to do those budgets to know if I can leave Netflix. What? The cloud, Kamala. The cloud is up there. Anyways, interesting. Let's take one more. How about total one? This is total one tower damage. So damage against fellow towers, like damage against your enemy's towers. I would assume this is somewhat close to each other. Not like in the aspects of TJ versus I. When we did Twitch chat versus Twitch chat, obviously my Twitch chat was absolutely just dominating. There we go. Okay, so this one, very interesting. Look at that. One did more damage than Tower 2 did. Is that surprising? It's kind of surprising. I probably could have some other things that I could keep track of, like direct tower attacks, which is something I don't do. I don't keep track of, when I say that, what I mean by that is I don't keep track of the idea that when you place a tower on another tower and it instantly destroys, I don't keep track of tower sacrificing as one of the items. All right. Hey, thank you, CD Villard. Broke up with Go. Excel, new best friend. Yeah. Played. You could argue that OpenAI was much more aggressive, thus leaving themselves to being open. They couldn't they couldn't process the information of the creep range. So what I could really say is that, because I give them two different numbers. I give OpenAI I call it your tower. Sorry, that's like a G. Sorry, that's definitely a G. It bothers me too much. I'm just gonna go like this. Your tower range, and then I call tower range, right? And then I give them rows right here, start row and then end row. And I give it to them with the JSON key, so it's very easy. Then I also have your creep range, and then I give them that, which is also in the exact same format. And so they should be able to reason about this, that if they only build in the entirety of the range, they will start not building towers within this range. And then I also give them their tower list, your towers, right? Which provides the level, the ammo, everything. And I name them all, so it's like ammo. And so I do name everything. Yet, for whatever reason, they don't. They just build way more aggressively and invade the other opponent right away. OpenAI does, whereas Claude only invades the other opponent rarely. Like if you watch it, they don't do it very often. It's pretty interesting. Do I hear Lord of the Rings, the Battle of the Two Towers? Yeah. Waffling versus yappening. What's the diff? Anyways, so that's what my guess is that Claude is putting more weight onto this because this is something you need to consider to win. Whereas ChatGPT is putting more weight onto this. Ooh, that's a song. YouTube can't even hear the music, and so this is going to be so strange. Flip, zoom it in. Zoom it in, Flip. Flip, zoom that son of a bitch in. My scene changer doesn't work, so I can't actually change to Karen's office. You know, like I'm pressing it, it's just not working. I don't know what happened. OBS broke its thing in the latest update, so I can't switch scenes without manually going through my list and being like, but I can still switch transitions. Nope, I can't even switch transitions.
I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. I'm alive. My heart's big. It's got hot blood going through it fast. I like to fight, too. I like to eat. I like to have children.
Come on, Karen. Rub those nipples, Karen. See, I can't change. See, I could change without you guys even knowing, but now I can't because I don't even know where the thing's at. Because the plan would be then you go to the other one, but it's just not possible. See, it's just the worst. Can we all agree it's just the worst? Hopefully there's more interesting information. Is there anything else we want to look at? Let's look at how many projectiles. Ooh, this could be kind of interesting. How many projectiles were shot? Kind of a weird measurement, right? Because if you upgrade to level 9, theoretically, you would shoot less projectiles because you do more damage. Or I have a bug in the game, which also is completely fair. Okay, completely fair. So I think you'd be playing better if you shoot less projectiles, is my guess. And I actually have 2 and 1 backwards in this one, so blue will be 2. Blue is going to be 2. Why'd you blue him? We're about to blue him. All right, blue is number 2. Okay, so I can't really tell if there's actually any sort of W here or not. All right? I can't tell if there's some sort of W. It gives me the feeling like blue is shooting more, but I don't know if that's true. You know, eyeball statistics are, in fact, not real statistics. No matter how much you convince yourself you're good at looking at a plot and telling you if this is real. Is this real? Yeah, this is real. Calculate the p-value. I got to go remember how to calculate the p-value. Okay? Or you're that good looking. I'm good looking. You're not good looking. All right? So anyways, this one's obvious, though. Damage from creeps, or damage to creeps, Anthropic just does much better. Did I do damage from creeps? Did I do that one? Oh, did I not do damage from creeps? Did I really not do damage from creeps? Oh, this is the one that I thought would be most interesting. Did I really not do this one? I had to do this one. Oh, I didn't. Okay, let's look at this one. This one I thought was way more interesting. Whoopsies. So this is probably the most interesting one of them all. It's going to be damage from creeps. How many creeps did you let through and how much damage was done by them? I keep using middle button to navigate because I'm so used to using middle button, but it's just not working out at all. All right, let's do that. Big bibbity bap. Insert graph. Bibbity bap. Insert graph. Look at that. That's pretty wild. Okay, so that's a pretty cool graph. Damage from creeps. How are the creeps distributed? Not random, meaning that seeded random. So I can play the same game and the same creeps go in the same direction. They take the same path every single time if you have the same setup. So there you go. I think this is a really cool graph. OpenAI lost every single time due to creep damage. Most of the time, there's virtually no creep damage done to Anthropic.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Almost all the damage done to OpenAI. Wow, so they had different strategy and Anthropic got less damage? Well, that's the thing is, not only was it a different strategy, it was the same prompt, though. It's top versus bottom, yes. Same prompt. So and so now I'm going to swap them. Not a bug. No, that's not a bug. That means Anthropic defended it. That's why Anthropic won every single time, which makes perfect sense. Anthropic won every single game because it just didn't take damage because it killed all the bugs. How does Anthropic reduce the damage so much? By building towers on their side more than they're attacking. The problem is to play the game correctly, you have to balance between keeping your economy going and closing in on the other player. And Anthropic just did terrible. Now, the thing I haven't tested yet, due to the fact that I don't have enough tokens yet, Anthropic, is that I wanted to, not only am I going to do this one, which does contain a little bit level of disinformation in it, but whatever, it still works. One thing that I want to do is actually take this one right here, hostage, which is me trying to emotionally manipulate the AI into playing better. And it gives them a very small amount of information about the game and just lets them explain, lets the game do that. Can you explain more about the tokens? Anthropic has a token limit. I don't know how a token is calculated. All I know is the system prompt for every single message is this. My guess is that that's what's eating up all my tokens. And since I can't do this, I will pay you more money, Anthropic. I will literally just give you more money. Let me have more tokens. But I can't because they have... Oh, you have to have time to gain more tiers. Like just... Yeah, I'm hitting a prompt limit. An aggregate prompt limit. So I'm just like, no, it's not about money. Oh, we can donate. Oh! I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. If you guys want to donate me some Anthropic API keys, dog, I will rotate some Anthropic API keys. You know, because that's my biggest limiter right now. Is with OpenAI, I can easily do all this, but with Anthropic, I can't. And I've spent about $11 on Anthropic. Send me link to register, dude. It's so hard. I still don't know how to register. Okay. I still do not know how to register with this. Okay, so this is what I do. I'm not going to look at my stuff. I go Claude Sonnet, this one, and then I go developer docs, and then I go to quick start, and then I go to API key. Now that's how I find out where I can log in, right? So there you go. That's how you can set up. Anyways, I put $100 on my wallet just to see if I can get it to work. I burned through Claude Sonnet's definitely more expensive than GPT-4 by a whole bunch, right? It's a whole bunch. They also have some sort of weird 7-day thing before your limits increase. Exactly. So that's my problem. Chat is faster than video. So for me, it's not the context length. It's your request limits. Here, let me see if I can find the request limits. Here, hold on one second. I'm gonna be smart this time, and I'm gonna take almost got myself on that one. Yeah, here, let me just go like this. I'm gonna go over to my API key, and I'm gonna go to usage. There we go. So this is my problem, right? I'm pegged by how many tokens that I'm using. Now let me see if I can find my limits. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find my limits, rate limits. Let me just make sure I got this one. So this is my current rate limit, which is 80,000 tokens per minute or 2.5 million per day. So it's very easy to do 2.5 million. Like I burned through 2.5 million so easy due to the size of my system prompt. I know, girl, I got a big system prompt. But I was trying to do a system prompt that's very verbose, and then the next one's going to be much smaller. So I have to wait effectively like 6 more days before I can increase my rate limit. Hold on one second. Let's see what the limits are. Let me see if I can find something. Okay, good. So this one doesn't dox me. So I'm right here, purchases credit. I'm willing to do this, right? And I want this, right? I will give you more money, Anthropic. The problem is Anthropic. Here's the problem about Anthropic. They don't let you spend much, so I cannot spend enough money to be able to buy $200 worth of credits. So I don't even know if I can get to tier 3, because to get to tier 3, I have to spend $100, and to spend $100, I think I need more than 7 days. I'm completely maxed out on this one, right? So I need more tokens. I need like tier 4 tokens. Dude, just give it to me, baby. Right? Just let me have it. Easier to buy levels in WoW than here, I know. I'm literally asking Sonnet just to give me stuff. So, okay, can I make a tweet? How would I make a tweet and you guys help me? Everybody like and do this. I need Anthropic. Can I just ping Anthropic? To give me a higher tier for AI testing against another AI. I literally cannot spend enough money to get to tier 3. Please, I'll give you money and a YouTube video that praises the quality of Claude Sonnet over ChatGPT 4.0, right? Like I'm gonna say they're better. I just want to prove it with more data. Okay, because I can't just be like, yeah, it's better. No. I want to let me play 500 games and then let me play 500 games the other way to prove that you win on both sides, that you play good no matter what. So please, if anybody knows an engineer, ping them. If anybody knows anybody, I will be glad to do whatever I can. Just literally let me spend money. Bro, trying to influence. Dude, shouldn't you ask for tier 4 directly? Dude, please, tier 4, even better. Just give me the tokens. At least at tier 3, I could do. I might be able to play it might take me 7 days to get the data. But right now it's going to take me 20 days to get the data. Dude, I'm trying to give you money, Anthropic. At least you don't sound remotely addicted. I just want to effing test this. But that's it. Why is this a problem? Anthropic. I'm literally going to glaze you. Let me glaze you, Anthropic. You can anthrob it. That doesn't work out. Just take my effing money. Please. Just take my money. Just take it. I'm prepaying for the, like, I would totally understand if you weren't prepaying for Anthropic. Like, you use some and then you got a bill at the end of the month. I get that. But I'm buying it. I know. Devrel already asking for DM. Dude, please. Just let me have the effing tokens. Did Devrel shoot me a DM? No way, Alex. Let's go, Devrel. Let's go. That's what we're talking about, Alex. Alex, you son of a bitch. Alex, you son of a bitch, Alex. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The name is the Influenza Gen. Okay, so I'm going to go collect data. If he gives me, hopefully he can give me tier 4, and then I can get this going. Apparently you can cache part of the prompt. Okay, that's probably something I need to work with. I'll probably need the cache part of the prompt. How's the battery backup on the Lumiere? Pretty good. I will use it for like 4 hours, and I'm running a bunch of stuff. Like, long as you don't run, like, anytime you run Chrome, my battery gets absolutely destroyed. And I'm not sure if that's like a Linux thing versus a Mac thing. I don't know how battery life works with a Mac and that. You know, something obviously needs to happen there. You know what I mean? Okay, it's a Chrome just eats my batteries. If I have Chrome open and, like, say a YouTube video playing, it just battery goes bye-bye. I got like 4 hours at tops on my machine, maybe 3 hours, right? You know what I mean? Hey, let's see. Hey, can I own a startup that has access to the higher limits and get you hooked up? Well, that's very nice of you. Stop mining Bitcoin and Chrome. Is that what's happening? Plus no ads. Okay. Anyways, hey, the name. The name is the Prime Engine. So there you go. That's kind of my idea. That's kind of my update for this thing. It's the YouTube video is taking a lot longer to get out because I'm honestly, I've just been blocked by getting data, right? When I started with OpenAI, I couldn't do anything for 7 days because the OpenAI tier 1 is so small, you can't do anything. The people keep telling me just build your own. Guys, I don't want to build my own. Here's the reason why I don't want to build my own. I don't want to build my own because I actually want to test real products that people are going to buy. It's stupid of me to be like, oh, I built my own and it was this good. It's like, well, people largely aren't going to build their own. You know what I mean? People largely aren't going to do that, right? Literally 1984. I don't know. First off, I don't know how. Second off, I don't know how to train it to be good at tower defenses. It would be an interesting comparison, absolutely, but then I'd have to first figure out how to make it good at tower defenses and all that. And I'm sure there's a great thing. Thanks, Biden. Thanks, Kamala. Anyways, what's up with the coffee shop? It's going great. A genetic algorithm would be dope for this. You think so? I don't think a genetic algorithm would be that great here. Kamala. I put an M in there. Anyways, so I'd like to test more AIs. I'm even considering. I bet you Yassine could help me get Grok, right? I think Yassine could help me get Grok going, and I bet you I could toss Grok in there. Terminal.shop, nice. Right? It's an AI tournament. That's the goal, is to have an AI tournament. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, okay, so there you go. That's the update. I will try to get Grok in here, and I don't know if I'll try to get Gemini. Honestly, Gemini, I probably won't be able to get an easy window because Anthropic is a scrappy startup. Google is a hungry, awful nonsense. We're not doing a basketball game on Monday, dog. It's in like 2 Mondays from now. Tej, you're edging way too hard. We got multiple weeks before the basketball game.
Welcome to Costco.
Anyways, Gemini, I don't want to have to wait. Oh, is it? Wait, what day am I flying out? TJ, what day am I flying out? Did I get I don't even know if I got tickets. All of a sudden, TJ, I'm very worried. Can you please whisper me the days I need to be there? Because I'm sitting here thinking, am I even showing up on the right time? Uh-oh. The name is I might have to buy different plane tickets for Laravel. Jen. Also, next Monday, we will be playing a game of basketball, and I will be streaming it. John Travolta meme, I know. Holy cow. I am literally your babysitter. You are. I actually do need a secretary. And it's not because I'm that busy. It's because, why aren't you playing? Okay. Anyways, there you go. That's why. This is truly why. No audio. Apparently, I can't get audio. Anyways, I get it. You get it? I honestly, I got to figure this out. Okay, hey, the name is the Primogen. Hey, I hope you're excited about this AI challenge, and I really do want to get this YouTube video out because I think the YouTube video would be super cool. I really like this idea of doing AI challenges just because they're super unique, I think, in this area. You know what I mean? Anyways, the name is the Primogen.